Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be on Servants Non-Mana Tournament number 2, round number 2, match number 2, the second feature match from this round. So this is the fourth feature match overall. And once again, we have Goofy Ghost down at the bottom and still on the same Crusadia list as he was in the first feature match that I uploaded. And up at the top, we have Hero Sam123, and he has a different Dueling Book name than his Discord username, but he is on Galaxy or Photon. So it looks like Goofy Ghost is going to be taking the die roll here, and I'm going to be taking down my sounds just a little bit, so they are a little bit less loud. But that should be good right there. All right, so he won the die roll, and obviously he is playing Crusadia, so he is going to be opting to go second. So I'm a little unfamiliar with a lot of the Photon or Galaxy cards, but I do know that Galaxy Soldier is a fantastic card. So it looks like that's going to be seeing the first move, and he's going to be discarding this Photon Vanisher, discarding it to special summon itself in defense mode, and then it looks like he can also use the effect of Vanisher or something. Let's see. So it looks like it can be special summon in your hand while you control a Galaxy monster. So it looks like he did miss the effect, or maybe not. He's going to be using the Galaxy Soldier to search. I think that they activate in different chains, so I think that he needed to chain it correctly, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal. So Trade-in's going to be discarding this Galaxy Eyes, the Photon Dragon, drawing into a Photon Sanctuary as well as an Impermanence. This Impermanence is going to be pretty nice for later, just being able to negate something. He could probably negate like Magius or something. But it looks like he's going to be adding Photon Galaxy Brave off of Photon Sanctuary. Is that right? Or is that a different ad? Or maybe he added off of the Vanisher. Yes, it looks like he added that off of Vanisher, and he's adding this off of the Galaxy Eyes. So he definitely should have definitely done that in a different order, but it's okay as long as you know, his opponent's okay with it. That's not really that big of a deal. So Photon Sanctuary is going to get him 2 tokens that are both 2,000 attack and 0 defense in defense mode. And then he's going to be using a Galaxy Knight to normal summon itself without tributing while you control a Galaxy or a Photon monster. Then he's going to be, it looks like, linking off into a Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon. And I think this card's actually pretty good if I can remember right. So you can target a Photon or a Galaxy monster in your grave and add it to your hand. And during your opponent's main phase, you can discard a Photon or a Galaxy card. Or a Photon card and a Galaxy card. Or discard a Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon and then target a monster your opponent controls and destroy it. So it's a little kind of hard to fulfill, but it is definitely interesting. And he does add back the Photon Dragon, so he can fulfill that requirement during the next turn. So Galaxy Brave is going to summon itself by revealing a Photon monster in the hand. And it looks like it can become a level 8 monster, which I believe it's already level 8. So he's going to be overlaying into a copy of Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord, which basically is a monster negate while you have a, looks like if it has a Photon as material, oh maybe. It looks like it doesn't actually need that. Oh, it does. It's a monster negate, and then if it's a Galaxy card that you detach, you can pop it, looks like. So, looks like Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon's coming down here. I'm not sure exactly why, since you could just discard it from your hand and then negate something. So I think that's a little odd that because he had 2 interruptions, technically 3 with the Impermanence. Terraform is going to come down and searching for Black Garden, which is such a cool tech in this Crusadia list. Maximus coming down, giving his opponent a token under the extra monster zone, and then he's going to link off into Magius, and then it's going to be hit with an Impermanence, and the Black Garden is going to be summoning a token as well. Then Reclusia is going to be coming down, and then he's going to use the, looks like he's going to be using Reclusia, targeting himself and the Lord, and it looks like he's going to negate, and I think he's not destroying. Okay, it is destroying. Okay, there was a little confusion in the chat there, but then Arborea is going to be coming down under the Magius because it points to, you know, a link zone. Then it's going to be linking off into a Crusadia Regulex, and then use a Parallel Exceed to summon to the zone it points to. Then Regulex and Exceed are both going to be triggered here, summoning a second copy of Exceed, as well as searching for Crusadia Revival. Linking those off, he can go into an Equimax, and then he can go ahead and activate Crusadia Revival, and this is where the tech comes in. So he's going to use Monster Reborn to bring back the Maximus, and I believe he can use Maximus to target the Equimax, and basically it's going to be doing double damage this turn. So if we calculate the attack on this Equimax right here, it's 25 from the field spell, it is 800 from the from the Black Garden token, so that's going to be 33, and then it's going to be 16 from the Maximus, so that's going to be 49, and then another 1,000 from the X seat, so that's 5,900. And with the Crusadia Revival, it can attack everything once each, and it's going to be doing double damage with Maximus. So if he attacks into this token, that is going to be 5,100 points of damage times 2, which will hit him for a very, very large amount, which I think that's like 10,000 damage there. So I think they might have done the math wrong. I'm pretty sure that's right. Let me double check. So 33 off of the token, and then 38, then the 1,000. Okay, maybe the XC got half because of Black Garden, maybe. I'm not sure, but it does gain original attack, so maybe not. I'm not 100%, but either way, it's going to be game no matter what. I'm not exactly too sure on how much attack that Equimax was actually at, but yeah. Anyways, so we're going to be going into game number 2, and it looks like Hero Sam's going to be forcing Goofy Ghost to be going first. So he's just going to go ahead and start his turn, going for a Rhoda to search for a Borea. Then Maximus is going to be coming down to the field, and he's going to link that off into a Magius. They're a little hard to pronounce. They're all very, very similarly named. So it looks like he's going to be using Hornet Drones to get him a token, and he's going to link that off into a Kagari, and the Kagari is going to be triggered as well as the Magius to add back the drones. Then he can link that off into a Regilex, and then use the drones to get another token, link the token off for a Kaina, and then use the Regilex to search for a revival. So the drones is very, very cool just because it's, with any Crusadia monster, it gets you immediately into Equimax. And you still get the search for Draco. So in this case, he's going to be using Draco to add back the Maximus. Then he's going to be summoning the Arborea to the zone that Equimax points to. He's going to set a copy of Trunade and pass his turn. So Photon Sanctuary is going to be activated here, giving him 2 tokens to the field, and he can only summon lights for the rest of the turn. Then he's going to be using Photon Orbital in the hand to target a Photon or a Galaxy card, and these are Photon tokens, so they do fulfill that requirement. Then he can use the second effect to send it to the grave and add a Photon or Galaxy monster from the deck to the hand. So typically, like an ABC list, this is actually used to go ahead and search for Galaxy Soldier, but in this case, he's going to be searching the Photon Thrasher. So he's going to be, it looks like, discarding it, or I'm not exactly sure. He doesn't control monsters, so I'm not exactly too sure how this Photon Thrasher got on the field. Was it from Photon Advancer? I'm not too sure. I'm not exactly sure how this Photon Thrasher got on the field. It looks like, yeah, he's trying to understand how's Thrasher on the field right now. Special summon while you control no monsters. So it looks like he's a little confused on if tokens are monsters, but tokens are definitely monsters, so I think that was a little confusion there. So Photon Thrasher is going to be coming down here and adding the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Discarding it, he can go ahead and summon the Galaxy Soldier, and then search for another copy of a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. So this is really interesting. He keeps adding the... He's not really going for Infinity, which I believe he is playing in his list. He is playing the Nova Infinity package, so I think it's a very interesting call that he's opting not to go for Infinity. I think that he definitely could. And I think that the Soul Flare Dragon can actually be used with both tokens, so I think that would be something really cool too. Like, I think that if you would have added maybe the Galaxy Soldier instead of the Photon Dragon, he could make Infinity plus the Solar Flare, and then I think he can also add something back to the hand with with Soul Flare. He can add back like the Photon Dragon to have an interruption on his opponent's turn. So I think that like this deck actually has some really cool plays. I just don't think he's maybe going the right way about it. But it looks like Equimax is going to be opting to negate the... I'm not sure what it negated actually. I think it negated the Soul Flare. But yeah. Anyways, he's going to be overlaying Galaxy Brave and Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to overlay into a copy of Draglubion, which is really cool because now he can use this Draglubion to go ahead and I think he's up to, is he playing the Numeron package? He is. Okay, so this Numeron Dragon is going to be sitting at 9,000 attack points right now. So that's pretty crazy because he can actually just go ahead and attack over everything. And I think that, unfortunately, with Druglubion, you can only attack with the monster that you summon off of its effect. So he's only going to be able to attack into the Equimax. And does it have an effect? I'm not actually sure what the effect is. Is that what the effect is? Detach material, and then it gains attack equal to the combined ranks. Okay, so that's the effect. I thought it was a optional thing, or not optional, but yeah. So it's 2,600, and he's going to be attacking with 9,000. So that's going to be 6,400 points of damage. Our Burrow is going to be activated in the graveyard to protect it, and then he's going to be trying to attack with Druglubion, but he can't attack with other monsters except for the Numeron Dragon. So. He passes his turn, and Goofy Ghost draws into Foreman Skipper for turn, and the Crusadia Revival is activated on the Equimax. And the Numeron Dragon is still sitting at the huge 9,000 attack, but if he can maybe make a Spatha, he can move it and then just punch it, which I think would be crazy, but looks like he's maybe not going to be doing that. Equimax is going to be attacking into Soulflare Dragon, and that is going to be a lot of damage. Looks like 5,400. I'm not sure if that was calculated correctly, but it's 31, 47, 27 times 2. Yeah, so it's definitely 5,400. And this is still at, let's see, what did I just say? I can't remember what I just said. It was 46. So he's going to be taking 30. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure it's 3,200, not 34. But in either case, it is going to be gamed there. So. Quite a quick game. I'm a little unfamiliar with these Photon and Galaxy cards. I should probably read up on them a little bit so I'm a little bit more familiar, but it looks like they pretty much just spam onto the field, and then you can make your Link monster, as well as probably like go into some Galaxy plays with the rank 8s. I especially know, I know the rank 8s, because they're played in like Blue Eyes, but I'm a little unfamiliar with Prime Photon Dragon and very similar cards like that. And I think that the other one that was played in the previous game, the Monster Effect Negation. But in either case, that is going to be doing it for today's video. So if you enjoyed, please do drop a like. And if you do want to participate in these type of tournaments, you can go ahead and join the link in the description below. It's a Discord link, and then just come and hang out with us. It's a very nice community. I really enjoy playing in these matches, and I hope to see you there. So with all that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.